everybody, welcome back to 2B2T. Got 583 people. It's a weekend. I imagine that here as it becomes daytime in the US, there'll be more people joining. We're here down in the Oracle on the residential level, so you've seen this part before. We finished all four of the platforms on the outside. We did change it all to blue. I made up my mind. It looks better. We finished the columns, got all of them. Well, no, that one's not done. This one is. That one is, and that one is, but not that one. Okay. Got some of the columns done with the extra design and stuff. But what we need is ceilings here and also out here in these sections. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do a hazy layer. So we're going to start with white stained glass. You know, we don't need this here. We need to find a... We should have brought a crafting table with us. Where? Okay, it's right here. Alright, let's make... 16 will get me what I need to do. Oh, yeah, plenty. There we go. There we go. All right, so let's put this down too because we need to crafting table. We'll do that. Get some carpets. Then a couple, and then we need lighting. Do I have the yellow lamps? I think there were some down here. For less. There we go. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking is I want the ceiling to kind of glow. It's been a long time since I've done this type of build, but I've done this before to where we're gonna put in glass like this. Wait a minute, no, I gotta go up one block. I also need more deep slate because I'm gonna put the edging over there, but we'll get we're gonna need that, otherwise we're gonna be bouncing. Okay. Let's go get some deep slate. Sorry, I'm unprepared. There may be some in these chests, but most of it's upstairs. I've got a number of shoulder blades. I did some mining the other day. And yeah, I'm still sick. That's why I'm not that energetic. There we go. Got some already made up, but we'll take a couple extra. Cool. Alright. Little trees. No, we haven't done anything further with them. I realize this side's kind of devoid of crystals a little bit. Might have to add some there. Alright. But that's a different time. We're working on this right now. So as I said, I want to make the ceilings kind of glowing, but not just because there's lamps, right? Where's the fun in that? So what we're going to do... Oh, I did it again. There. This needs to come up. This is kind of tricky here because of this design, but what we'll do is we're going to cut it off here. This is why I wanted the deep slate, is we got to put this into place. Then we also have to put the edging around because we don't want go. Perfect. All right. Let's come over here. Can I reach that? I can, but it's not like convenient. Here, let's do this. Gotta show off my idea here of how we can do this to make a glowing ceiling but not have the lamps evident or the light source evident. I mean, you could do the off, you know, how you see it in some buildings, you know, where you have the light up there and then you have an edging, and so you can't see the actual light bulbs and the lights just going up to the ceiling. Could do that, but that's not what we're going to do here. What we're going to do here is we are going to coat this with white carpet. Because carpet lets light through. I think, if I remember. In a couple places we're going to do full carpet because it won't let light through. Then we're going to take our lamps and we're going to put the lamps now. Of course, take off the bright. I still got to edge this, by the way. That's going to be hidden. Yeah, see how you can see. I mean, this is kind of throwing it off. We need to get that hidden. But you can see how like there's light sections where the light is coming through. Now we could change it up to where it's not all carpet, where we put in the one blocks. We could put like the calcite blocks or bone blocks or others. This looks really good, by the way, when you turn off the full bright. It just looks really nice. Well, very well done from a lighting perspective. I don't think I have any. Don't I have not that one? Or is it this one? I'm gonna try a couple things here. I want to do the same thing in here, but it'll be higher up. So I could. Let me see. I probably want it on the side. I don't think I want it. We'll do a couple here where it's the. We're gonna do an experiment here. No, that's not bad. There we go. And then on this side, I'm just curious. This may be too much. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, we can't do the terracotta, but the bone actually offsets it quite well. We might do some combinations, but yeah, definitely not the terracotta. And then just so that we can see the effect, let's pop over here really quick. Sorry, light gray terracotta, you've been voted out. Sorry about that. Let's get this covered up so that we can see the effect better. To bring some scaffolding down here if I'm going to do this easier, so I'm not just doing tons of blocks. All right, so we're going to do this. through here. There we go. Let me see. Now this one's kind of odd because we've got the walkway here, which throws it off, but there we go. Now that that light is kind of hidden, do I have, no, they're all upstairs, aren't they? I was gonna say more of those, but I think I left all the bamboo upstairs because I'd like to cover that. It doesn't like change the amount of light, but it just changes it to where it's not like standing out bright on the screen. Eat those. Yeah, they're gonna be upstairs. Let me grab them because I want to get the full effect. And I probably should have built the first one out a little bit, but okay, this may take a moment. I need to look for where I put all of the. Either gotta find the bamboo logs, or I've got to find the trapdoors. I made a whole bunch because I was gonna, you know, cover everything down there. And my organization up here is not spectacular. I think it's actually over in these. Because this is where I was, okay, that'll work. Just really quick, because it didn't, oh, okay, see, they're right there. Need those. I'm sorry. See, this place looks really good at night, too. And see how the light glows those crystals? That looks really nice. I might have to add a little bit more light to make more of those crystals glow. That's actually what I'm going to do in the very top one. With the crystals is, and I'm going to use like a black stained glass so that they look distant up in the ceiling underneath. All right, so I just wanted to do this so that we can get the full effect here. This I'm missing. It's these. That's what I want. Let's just get this here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we just got to get rid of the terracotta. But see, that looks good, doesn't it? I mean, overall. Now, whether I'm going to use the bone or not, but just it gives it like there's a slight glow up there. You can see the light coming through. So I like that. I think I will cover this. So that it gives the depth, just like on that side where you have the depth around it, right? Yeah, I think we'll do that. It's neat to see that, you know, I'm at the stage. There's still stuff to do outside. I got to do the cladding on the bottom layers to finish up, but it's neat that working on the inside of this structure and really giving it, you know, depth and everything. Yeah, that looks really good. Ah, that's what I'm, okay. I went one too many over. We can actually take this out because see the pillar? That's where this is supposed to be. So that's easy enough. Because the pillar's just right there. Now the only thing is though is this. It just doesn't, technically there should be a pillar here. And you know, because this is like an independent section here with the bridge. I might just do that. I think it'll look better that way. The outside it'll still be glass, but on the inside there'll be this little, just on these hallways, right? And then it'll cut over into here. Now, do I want, because there's lamps on both sides. 2, 3. Just so that it's uniform and making sure that we're not too dark that we accidentally spawn mobs. So let me see, if we take the torches out, right, we should be good. Yeah, the lowest it goes down to is 2. So that works. There, yeah. So we'll take out the terracotta, and I think this will look really good as far as the design. So we can do the ceiling all the way around the outside. The center obviously is going to be different because this is where we're going to put the machine that's hanging down and drilling down. So we're going to see, this one's going to be observation. You know, so you'll see a big portion of the machine here and some catwalks that come up from the lower level and whatnot. But there will, you know, this will be completely encased glass with columns and stuff. But in here, where this is, we'll have a higher ceiling, but we're going to do the same thing. And we've got to figure out the walls in here, but it'll be the same thing in that we will take these out. There we go. See, I don't know if I want to use the bone block, or maybe I want to use quartz in my inventory. So, is this thing empty? Do we ever? Yeah, this is empty. Okay, let's put a couple things in here, just so that we have room to work. There we go. Oh, I accidentally made that. Just for the moment. Oh. Okay. There we go. I might use a quartz instead. The bone looks okay. It complements very well. Oh, except for that one where I've got it backwards. Shame on you. Going the wrong way. Can't have that. Since I'm here, I might as well, right? I'll have to do all that. I'm going to work on this off camera. I've slept enough. I don't want to sleep more, so I need to recover. So I'm drinking hot cocoa and honey tea and medicine and, you know, stuff like that. But no, I think this will complement really well. It'll definitely finish these outer halls so they look really good. The only thing we'll have to do is figure out these spaces that we have left, whether I'm going to do more of this or something different. These are bigger sections through here, these 3 big sections on each one, so the exact design won't work, but we might continue this and it's just a larger space. But for now, I'm going to work on the ceiling. So we'll be back. Right. Well, definitely not done, but I've got one entire quarter done. I still got to do the other quarters, but I've done this. So I've filled in the top so that way when we're on the walkway, we're not just seeing down the top of that. We've got the arches continuing just like we did before. We finished, this design. We put all of the trapdoors on, and then we did this for these end walls here. It's the light blue terracotta, right? Yeah. So it's the same that we have matched in here. I don't know how they call this light blue. That is lavender. But anyways, Minecraft. Mojang. Don't you know your colors? Anyways. Although, now that I think about it, if I remember back to high school and pottery class, when you would paint the pottery with glaze before you put it in the kiln, it didn't really look like the color that you were going for. So true, when you, I believe this is correct then, so kudos to Minecraft, kudos to Mojang, in that the like a light blue and the blue, they were like grayish purples, and then of course when you fire them, they turn out those brilliant light blues, dark blues, all of that. So I believe so. Might have it a little mixed, but I know they're duller before they get. But anyways, so we did this, all good, and we've continued all the way around this entire quarter. Now there are a couple things that we need to figure out. One, there is a room right here with a creeper and a skeleton. I don't know, we're not sure where they spawned at, but oh, in this corner it's dark. Ah, okay. All right, well, anyways, the doors were there and there in the middle of the wall. So I'm going to have to decide if I want to continue to put the door there or if I want to move the doors to here, right in the corner, in between these. So that's still to be decided. And then I feel sorry for LZ. He had a door here. This is his little mini rocket ship, his exploration rocket ship, which is pretty cool. It's got I guess this is the engine. I thought this was a drill type thing, but I believe this is the engine, and then this is the cockpit. He would sit here, right? He just has no door to get in. So he built this sliding door here, out of the original blocks, which was this. What I think he's going to have to do, and I left him some signs. So if you're watching LZ, I think if you attached this opening to slime box, so put right here slime and honey, up here, because there's room, right? Put a piston that's gonna pull the slime blocks back one. That's gonna put the slime here and the door, the colored here, door on this line. Then what you can do is you can have, similar to this setup, move it in one so that these blocks will be these blocks. So basically the door will be right here and it'll go burp, and then when you close it, burp, like that. So that should work. So he's got a little work to do there, but otherwise I like the design. We put a mix of the bone block and the white powdered concrete. You can see one right there, up above. And then lit it up and everything. So works really well. makes a beautiful, nice hallway here on the outside. So obviously I'll need to continue and do the other quarters. I've got the glass and I started, as you can see, although I got to tear out this line because I did the same thing on the other quarters. I built it all the way through, and then I realized, wait a minute, this side has an inset. And so, you know, the glass starts here, the glass starts here. This should be block, I mean, I could have left it the same, but, my OCD would be like, no, no. Anyways, I did finish putting in all of these, the trapdoors and all the lights. So that's done. We do have to do a little maintenance or a little finishing work, actually, on the corners as well, because just like we did in the center there should be a pillar right here if we're going to make it match up, which, I mean, sure, maybe it doesn't have to exactly, but it definitely looks better. And so we would put one here as well. There we go. So we'll have to remember to do that in the other sections, so that way we could fill it in and then complete everything. I've got the glass obviously in the carpet and all of that, so I could finish all of that pretty simply. I am out of deep slate again. Never ending deep slate problem, because nobody's duped it, and if they have, they're keeping it secret, which that's smart. So it's manual mining. So I'm going to be spending some time mining a bunch of deep slate, get, a full inventory of shulkers full of deep slate. I'll probably do some TNT mining just because I have a lot of TNT and it'll go a little bit faster. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm going to go lay down for a while. Been playing for a while. It took a while to do that 1/4 section. Very happy with it. And now we can rest a little bit, and then I can come back later and continue with the next video. There's a couple things that I do want to accomplish as we continue progress, both internally and externally here to the Oracle, as well as around the base. I'm still doing stuff around the base as well. But I think one of the next videos, maybe not the very next one, I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm going to mine deep slate and stuff, but I think I'm going to go down to the factory level there, which is the level below us. And I'm going to pick out a section, and I'm going to build the first farm. It will be an XP farm, so it'll be similar to the ones that are being built. I want that one, and also that Woody, kudos to Woody. Look, he's duplicating it. See, he built the exact mirror of the other farms so that we would have two, even down to the inefficiencies, which is hilarious. I mean, he's got this, all the chests, everything are in the same spots. He even did this part, which I think is funny. We put shulker loaders right below, and so he still kept this big mess of chests and everything, and the way it's all hooked up, even though he's got the shulker loader. Oh no, he hasn't built the shulker loaders yet, but here's where the shulker loaders would be. It's hilarious, but it is cool. It's exactly matched with that one, same distance from the Oracle. So great job, Woody. I mean, I think that's cool. So we've got 2 XP farms out here that are also creeper and bone meal and flesh farms. Not that we need the flesh. But good job. Very good job. Very good job. Anyways, but we're going to have farms inside the Oracle too. So we'll be setting up one of these. I'll be doing also a creeper-only farm. And then we'll do other things too. I mean, there'll be the regular sugar cane and kelp. We haven't done a kelp farm yet, so kelp and everything else, you know, will be into the factory level. You know, it'll be just a ton of different farms in there. So duplicating all the farms that we already have, but you know, that's the whole purpose of. I want the structure to be functional. I don't want it to just sit there and be pretty, which it is. It's a beautiful structure, especially if we get this rest of this cladding done. So you can see how much deep slate we need. We're gonna finish all this cladding still on the outside, but, and then of course the designs on the inside. So, anyways, I need rockets. We always keep stashes of rockets everywhere. So there we go. Anyways. Hopefully you've enjoyed our video today. Very exciting progress, getting a lot done. I need to take that down and get the crystal spire going up too. That way it'll look good on the top instead of ugly. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Take care.